Hey guys. All content discussed is due diligence gathered with aim at better understanding the nature of the current market in anticipation of the greatest squeeze in financial history. Let's dive in. I wanted to make a quick little video today about what to expect this week in the overall market and touch on some things. As you guys say, equity markets went up on Friday after the Labor Department showed wholesale and consumer inflation slowing down. Consumer sentiment reading for August is suggesting that with this slow on inflation, confidence is going to be boosted. This week we have a couple big earning reports. We will also get the Census Bureau's retail sales figures for July. On Wednesday, we will have the Federal Reserve's meeting minutes from its latest policy meeting held in July, which will provide us with the perspective and approach the Fed is going to be taking in the future with their decisions. So, on Monday, we will have earning reports from Tencent, ZipRecruiter and Compass. On Tuesday, we get earnings from Walmart, Home Depot, and Sea Limited. We will also get building permits data for July, housing starts data for July and industrial production data for July. On Wednesday, we will get the meeting minutes from the Fed and business inventories. We should also get the Euro area GDP growth rate and the United Kingdom's inflation rate. We will have earning reports from Cisco, Lowe's, Target and Amcor. Thursday we will have existing home sales and the Euro area inflation rate. Earnings report from Kohl's, NetEase and Ross stores will also take place. On Friday we just have earning reports from Foot Locker and Deere & Company. Notorious and popular billionaire investor Jeremy Grantham recently went on a podcast and talked about his views on the stock market. He shared that in terms of the entire scope of all things taking place in this bear market we are in, it would be very unusual for it to bottom out anywhere near this high, affirming that he expects that by the low, the S&P would and should have declined at least by 50% from the peak. And this is something we have talked over and over on this channel. These rallies are super sketchy, because even with a moderately better CPI, 8.5 inflation is an awful reading, and when we dove right to the exact numbers, we saw that things like housing and rent prices are growing at such a rapid pace that it could offset worse readings in the future. I would urge you guys to remember just a couple months back when JP Morgan's CEO Jamie Dimon made multiple public statements to shareholders that the economy was still strong, that we were not in a bad spot as made out to seem and that they should be bullish and confident. Meanwhile, JP Morgan was noted as exiting positions. Literally not a month after Jamie Dimon made these bullish statements, he came out the door and made totally opposite statements, saying people should begin selling then as stocks were likely to begin falling and that the economy wasn't as strong. Markets had already begun retracing and a subsequent huge market dip occurred. This goes to show you just how full of it these people are. So when the corporate media comes out telling you to believe this or trust this or that, always think with your own head. Stay woke and don't believe in the system. Use your own head and think for yourself. Is there anything in the market that indicates we are doing so well that we should be more than halfway up to being at the highest point the S&P 500 has on record? This rally is the most questionable performance we have seen in decades, and anyone telling you that markets and prices have already been priced in are full of it. Regardless, I am no Nostradamus and don't claim to know all the ends of things in life, so I remain humble and stick to what I know and preach best. I strongly think and believe GameStop and AMC to be the safest investments at the moment. Nothing comes even remotely close. I continue to add in small consistent chunks, and the lower the prices go, the bigger the purchases I make. I will be making videos this week just like I did last week. Let me know if you think AMC and GameStop will be going up or down and if you are planning to buy in the week. Come over to my Discord and check it out. Other than that, I hope to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day and to the moon.